I think it's really important for our employers to understand the fundamentals of a plan design, because in having this understanding, then you may understand what's driving the cost and some of the levers that we can pull to control those costs. So just briefly, here are 4 elements of plan design that you should know about. First is the underwriter. When you have an underwriter, their job is to assess your employee populace and come up with expected claims for that year. Typically, they'll look at either individual health applications, or they'll use AI, their services called Gradient or Verikai, that will take data points and predict how your employee populace is going to run as far as claims for a certain year. And then they'll typically multiply it by 1.25 to get an expected claims loss. And once they have that, then that becomes part of our premium. So we start with underwriting, and then we go to the TPA, the third-party administrator. Now, these folks are the ones that are actually going to be adjudicating the claims, making sure all the contracts that are set up inside of your health plan design work properly. And they're also going to be taking calls from your employees, the members of the plan. Now, they typically charge a per employee per month. It's a very low fee, and so you want to find the best TPA that's good at what they do and that also charges a reasonable amount. Next, we have stop loss. Stop loss is the actual risk management. So remember I told you earlier how the underwriters will determine basically what our expected claims are for a year. And then we talked earlier in another video about how when our premiums come in, some of that money is set aside in a claims account. Well, stop loss picks up after our claims account. So if I say I have an expected amount of claims in a year, and we'll put that in this bucket, but if it goes over, because we know things happen, we have somebody backing us up. So there's a large portion of the premium that actually goes to a stop loss carrier, basically insurance for your insurance. And then the fourth piece that's built into the premium of your plan is the network access fee. So networks, what is their job? It's to aggregate a bunch of providers so that your members have a place to go. And they negotiate these premiums to see our members, how much you're going to charge our members on our network. So their value proposition is that they're going to negotiate these price discounts across a regional or maybe a national network. They do this often, annually, sometimes twice a year, but we pay to access their network, and that's typically about 15% of your premium. So I just wanted you to have a brief understanding of what's going into your premium. Again, we have the underwriters, we have the stop loss, we have the TPA, third-party administrator, and the network access fee. Hopefully that provides you a little better understanding of the fundamentals of your plan design.